What's up, guys? We back with another recap / rant, and this week is the Falcons versus the Panthers. You already know I'm a Falcons fan. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Like I said, the title, I like Cam Newton, but I had to go ahead and do it, man. Like I said, it's always nice to see Cam play. You know, he's from here. Like I told you, his middle name is my first name. You know, we like the whole Superman stuff. I like the guy, but we own the Panthers. This is why it was so embarrassing. This is why Dan Quinn got fired last year when we lost against the Panthers, because we own this team, and this was the team we lost against earlier this season that I was like, the season is over with. If we lose against the Panthers, you know something is wrong. But we are still in the hunt to make it to the playoffs. It's the Cowboys and Redskins game going on right now. It's freaking crazy. And what the commentators talking about, you never know with the NFL. Just when you think you know, you don't know. I told you, stuff like that. When they say stuff like that, bro, it just make me question things. But anyway, just like that fumble that we had this game with Quadri Allison, nobody touched him. He just fumbles the ball for no reason. I don't know what the heck is up with that. But anyway, this game, Falcons versus Panthers. Now, this game started off even. I think this is probably the first time I ever seen the team have the same. Well, this is the beginning of the game. Obviously, it ended off like this, but in the beginning of the game, the team had the same amount of total yards, the same amount of like rushing yards, passing yards, like equal. Like ran the same amount of plays, like had the same amount of time possession. It was even. We both 5 and 7. It was nuts. It was 7-7. It was crazy. Like everything was just matched up. It was paired. You know, it started off. You know, it was just two teams going back and forth. You know, evenly. Everybody, you know, did what they need to do on both sides of the ball. Next thing you know, after Cam Newton threw that pick six to Mikael Walker, things went downhill, and that's what I like to see, man. Dean Pease. I keep calling him Dan Pease. Dean Pease. I think his name is Dean. Anyway, Pease, bro. Pease. He went crazy. He schemed up. He showed them some defense they never seen before. He finally sent more pressure. Deion Jones is a great pass rusher, man. You know, he's known for his pass coverage, but he's a great pass rusher because he's so quick, he's so fast. That A gap, he comes straight through the middle. I need to start doing that myself. But when I play Madden and stuff like that, you know, send some Deion Jones blitzes, that'd be kind of cool. But just great, man. That how he set that up, put Mikael Walker all the way on the left side, and then have him sit there and then run all the way across the right. I used to do that stuff to Drew, and then he used to get mad. He say nobody can't do that. That's not how they play. Hey, Dean P showed that is possible, man. So glad to see it. My boy Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, 19 for 28, 190 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Even though some of them tips, man, it was almost picked off. Today, CP, 16 carries, 58 yards, and a touchdown. I still don't understand why they keep taking this man out every third quarter or second half. I don't know if they're trying to save him. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes you be like, why the heck is the best player not on the field? I told you, that's why I talked about last week. Personnel, man. We got this win. I ain't trying to flame them. The final score was 29-21. Like I said, it should have been 29-15 or whatever the heck it was, or 14. That I told you, that last possession was the NFL being NFL. I'm not worried about that, man. Mike Davis playing against his old team. He actually did pretty good today. What the heck? That's funny when you go and look at the thing. They don't even show Mike Davis' number no more. Like everybody else show 84, 30, you know, Matt Ryan, CP. But Mike Davis' number doesn't even show up. But anyway, 11 carries for 44 yards. He played against his old team. He actually did all right. He got a couple of clutch first downs for us. CP. Do this CP, man. I love CP. I told y'all he was great. At the beginning of the season, I like CP on every team that he was with. I think he played for the Vikings, the Raiders, now us. He played with another team too, but CP is so great, man. CP, I gotta get a CP jersey, man, just because I always liked him for so long. Even when he played against us with the Vikings that year, when they tore us up in that at home that year, I was like, man, CP is nuts. But anyway, Matt Ryan, 4 carries, 3 yards on the ground. He actually averaged 0.8 yards. You know, got a clutch first down for us too. Kyle Pitts, glad to see him catching the ball, man. 5 receptions, 67 yards. Clutch, nice design play, man. I literally posted because they had a conference with the offensive coordinator. I forgot his name. And he was like laughing, like he started off the thing laughing, like you know what I'm saying, like that smug, like You know what I'm saying? I'm in control type thing. And I even posted in the comments, I'm like, look, I'm all for positivity, but this dude's smiling and laughing like he been doing something all year, which he hasn't. But this game, I think, was probably some of the best play calling. I'm glad to see Hayden Hurst. I told you last week I looked, the dude was supposed to be on IR, but Hayden Hurst comes out. I wish he was in there a lot more. I wish he was in there a lot more. They had this man blocking more than going out for routes this game. Hayden Hurst, 1 reception for 3 yards and a touchdown. But Hayden Hurst, man, I told y'all, this dude is a former number 1 draft pick. This dude is great. I understand. Maybe, you know what, maybe since he coming off from injury, they didn't want to do too much with him. So maybe I understand that you got to really think about stuff like that. So, okay, I give him some slack this time if this is his first week back. Y'all don't want to go too crazy. But if you blocking somebody, if somebody hurt blocking somebody, I don't know how that works. But anyway, Russell Gage, 474 yards. Now, I couldn't see none of his catches because the first quarter, like I was, going to pick up my car and stuff like that. But I heard on the radio. Shout out to Dave Archer, probably one of the best commentary voices ever. Like his voice will always be nostalgic for me. Like that feeling when you're a Falcons fan and you hear that, even going back and watching the I think the mic'd up stuff or however they do it, the Falcon films. Dave Archer is great, man. Probably one of my favorite voices on the radio or whatever. Great voice, man. So yeah, nothing too crazy this game. Cam Newton, like I said, it was great to see him play. But Cam Newton came in, like I said, he threw that pick 6 to Mikael Walker. PJ Walker was coming in. Dude was throwing picks to AJ Terrell. It was just crazy, man. A game of twos. It was just all twos and number 2s all over the place, man. It was crazy. So it wasn't nothing too much to say about this game. I'm just glad we won this game. I'm glad what Matt Ryan said, he got 17 wins against the Panthers. Now 18 wins against the Panthers. He's beating this team more than any other team in the NFL. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro, we own the Panthers. That's why I get so upset when we lose against them, because it's a gimme. I don't have to worry about this dude. I never worried about the Panthers. Even like I said, even the last time you thought about worrying about them was the Jonathan Stewart days, Steve Smith, the D'Angelo Williams, but we still would win. Even when they had Steve Smith, we would still win. But you just knew they had good players. Luke Kuechly is probably one of my favorite middle linebackers ever. Besides Urlacher or something like that. But those guys, I like Josh Norman when he was playing with the Panthers. He did a great job. I like how his energy was. I like a lot of people that was on the Panthers. I'll just say that. But when head to head with us, I wasn't worried about losing. I just I like them players on the team. So yeah. But another good player I told you that's been coming along is the cornerback for us. What's his name? Dante Hall or D Hall or whatever Hall. Let me see. Darren Hall. There we go. Darren Hall, number 34. He's been coming along for us. Great, man. The dude, I've been watching him for a couple of weeks. He's really been looking like he knows what he's doing, man. So that's cool. I'm glad to see younger guys, great players coming along doing what they needed to do. AJ Terrell is still locked up. That, like I said, that touchdown. What was it? Robbie Anderson. I like Robbie Anderson a lot too. That's another Panther that I like who came from the Jets. But yeah, what the heck? Is Sam Darnold? Yeah. Oh, he got hurt too. He came from the Jets. But it's all crazy, man. So yeah. So it was cool to see AJ Terrell get an interception. He was pretty much locking up. He's been locking up pretty much the whole year. But PJ Walker just throwing it up like a maniac. It's crazy to see how much they exchanged of him and Cam Newton in this game. Cam Newton did get a rushing touchdown. He gonna get one. It's always the same side. Like Cam Newton. It's funny. Deion Jones freaking owns Cam Newton. If you don't know that, I think Cam Newton has got hurt from playing against us so much because obviously he's from here and he always tries to outdo us. I think if this was in Atlanta, Cam Newton would have probably ended up hurting himself again like he always does because the dude just tries to come home and shows out. But Deion Jones ain't having that. Deion Jones will put Cam Newton on his butt, and he did that in this game. And he also did PJ Walker like that as well. So it's good to see Cam because we got that W. And I was waiting to end the game to see was Cam Newton was to Matt Ryan. They waited till literally right before they cut the commercial, and you saw Cam Newton go to talk to Matt. Great rivalry. Back in the day, they used to always say, "Oh yeah, Cam Newton better than Matt Ryan." Bro, you already know what time it is, man. You already know what time it is. So, like I said, I like Cam. I told you, Cam Newton is a better athlete than Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan is a better quarterback, and you guys can see that through the stats. You guys can look at whatever you want. Like I said, but they're very similar. Matt Ryan, Rookie of the Year, Cam Newton, Rookie of the Year. They both went to the Super Bowl and lost. They both were MVPs. They're very similar, but you know what I'm saying? It's just what it comes down to. Like I said, Cam Newton is just a better athlete. Matt Ryan is a better quarterback. And as you see, Matt Ryan is more consistent than Cam Newton. It's just straight up. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say, a lot of people like to look at color and stuff like that too, bro. Just look at it as a quarterback. You already know Matt Ryan is a better quarterback than Cam. It's straight up. I mean, y'all can say what y'all want. It's fun to have him. Say if you're trying to play some ultimate team, you're trying to do a franchise, fun running around with him, watching him play. Now, you'll probably say, oh, yeah, Cam Newton is more exciting player to watch than Matt. I agree with that completely. He's exciting, you know what I'm saying? Just like Michael Vick, probably one of the most exciting players to watch in general. So, you know what I'm saying? I understand that part. But, you know what I'm saying? NFL, it's all about, I guess QBR now, and it's all about winning games. It really ain't even about that. It's about winning games. But it's funny because when it came to winning games, when Tim Tebow was playing, nobody cared about him winning games. They cared about his stats. But it's like they choose who they want to choose. If it's this person, it's about this. If it's that person, it's about this. You know what I'm saying? They do that stuff all the time. I don't understand that. I told y'all it's like the Aaron Rodgers effect. I don't want to get into it. Y'all know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. I respect I told you I respect him and his ideals when it comes to how the organization is treating him. But I hate how people perceive him as just, the best of all time, and it doesn't make any sense, bro, at all to me. But anyway, this is about the Falcons and the Panthers. Aaron Rodgers, just seeing how they just talk about this man so much is just so aggravating. But anyway, nothing too crazy. Dang, I didn't even know the Panthers had AJ Boye too. They got Stephon Gilmore, which is probably one of my favorite corners in the league. They got Hassan Reddick. They got CJ Henderson. They actually got a Jeremy Chin, Shaq Thompson. They got a great defense, man. But the fact that we put up 29 points against his defense, I think they said that was actually the number 2 defense in the league. So we beat the Saints that had number 1, number 3, 5. I don't know what defense they are, and we beat the number 2 defense in the league. And that's pretty good. I think that's great. I know, the Panthers, they have Christian McCaffrey. I know they're going crazy with their quarterback in and out. But to see us really come in and do what we had to do, like I said, I'm not worried about that last touchdown. It was pretty much a dominant game. I'm glad Dan P schemed up. He sent some pressure for a change besides just in the preseason. We put people out there that needs to be put out there on the field. Glad to see Dante Fowler doing something. That's another person I forgot to mention. Dante Fowler, Deion Jones. I think they put Marlon Davidson out there some more. They had Copeland out there, but I told you I'm not really too. It's Copeland and Steven Means. They just not no names to me. I'd rather have like Davidson. I told you, keep Fowler out there. Put in Tootie, put in Marlon Davidson, put in Grady Jarrett. I'll take those guys any day over Steven Means and Copeland. Now, I know y'all like, but what about Eric Harris? This is the Eric Harris segment. What's funny about this, when I first got in the car, because I told you I had to go in the first quarter, I heard Dave Archer talking about something where Eric Harris was like in the area and something happened. I don't know if he did something good or something bad, but knowing Eric Harris, he probably was about to make a play, or he probably got trucked or ran over, or he probably hit somebody and he ended up hitting him for a first down. I don't know. So I can't really flame him, but I know I heard his voice on the dang radio. So I don't know if he did anything good or anything bad. It looked like he got benched most of the game because I seen Deron Harmon and whoever else was at safety, but I don't really remember seeing the safety. I just remember seeing a whole bunch of corners like Hall and A.T. Terrell, really, and a whole bunch of linebackers. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this one, man. I'm just glad we got this W. I'm glad we beat this team, because I told you it sucks losing against a team that you always beat. So I'm glad we got this win. Matt Ryan 18 win. versus his team. So I'll let Keep Pounding stuff. Shout out to Keep Pounding TV. I'm subscribed to him. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? All them debates about which team is better, all those debates about what quarterback is better. You clearly see who's a better quarterback, man. You clearly see who's a better team. Hey, the NFC South is wide open right now. I don't know what's going on. I think the Saints did end up winning. We probably gonna have the same record. I guarantee you, we're probably gonna have the same record going into that last final game, and that's gonna decide who's gonna get into a wild card. That's how I'm feeling it. Maybe. Now, even though the Cowboys fan don't flame me, I like Taylor Heineke, but we kind of need the Redskins to lose so the Cowboys can just keep that number one spot and then bump down Washington out of that in the hunt spot so we can make the wild card. I don't know if two teams make the wild card or one. I don't know. I think it's two teams, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how they're doing it this year, but yeah. So anyway, I like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad we won this game because I'm telling y'all, we're 6-7. I hope we can actually make it to a positive. You know, we can go 9-7, or no, actually we go 10-7. We can go 10-7. Yeah, that'd be crazy. We can actually go 10-7. We got 17 games. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, man. But just a game plan. I don't know where the heck Alameda Zacchaeus was this game. It was just a lot of Russell Gage, a lot of CP, Mike Davis. Like I said, they took CP out in the third quarter. I don't know what the heck they're doing. I told you, I still think Arthur Smith gives up a lot, and I don't know why that is. Even though we was winning this game, I told you all those other games that we was down, they would just take Matt out. I told y'all if they would have did a Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, if they would have did Tom Brady any other time, they would have never came back and won them games. You saw what happened with the Vikings and the Lions and all them other teams. If they would have took out their starting quarterback, they never would have tried to at least come back in those games. So Arthur Smith need to stop giving up. Oh yeah, we lost the game. Let's do this. Let's do that. And start using those situations and going out there and figuring out what's going on. See how your guys are coming from behind, seeing who the team is. If this is your first year, you need to learn who got heart, who really trying to go out there. Like I said, if everything is legit in the NFL, I'm going to fight to the last play. I don't care what the heck you're talking about. If somebody get hurt, I don't want nobody to get hurt, but you need to go out there and finish the game, man. If you only down 2 touchdowns, what you doing? If you down 3 touchdowns, what are you doing? Like, go out there and keep playing, and that's just how I feel about it. So yeah, man. But yeah, Cam Newton, went crazy. 10 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown. Hubbard, however named, 10 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, this game was about this game was crazy. So yeah, DJ Moore actually went out too. I like DJ Moore. 6 receptions, 84 yards. Robbie Anderson, 7 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown. So yeah. So let me know what y'all think, man. This game, I'm just glad we got the victory. That's all I can say. Since Hayden Hurst is doing better, please put this man more in the scheme. Please keep CP out there on the field more. Please let Matt Ryan do the hurry up offense. And what I really noticed, they don't put Matt Ryan under center as much as they used to back in the days. When I was looking at them, like, Matt Ryan is usually always in shotgun now. So I don't know why. Maybe that's how they doing it. Dang, I'm looking kind of swole though. Hold on. Dang, all right, man. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it. I'm trying to see who we play next week because it's week 14. All right, that's good to know. I think my phone about to die. I think we actually go against the 49ers in San Francisco, I believe. So yeah, guys, let me know what y'all think, man. We go against the 49ers next, and it's gonna be at 4 p.m. Hold on, what date is that? December 19th. All right, bet. So yeah, so we're going against the 49ers. Last time we played the 49ers, they was on a hot streak, and we went down there and beat Kyle Shanahan. Hopefully we can go down there and do it again. They not doing too good this year, but they do got George Kittle, and we're going to see how that goes. I hope they don't put freaking Eric Harris on George Kittle because we're going to get destroyed. If they do that, I told you. Y'all heard it here first. Arthur Smith need to get fired immediately. I like Arthur. He cool. I told you he needs to understand his personnel. But if you put Eric Harris on George Kittle, he needs to be fired immediately. If y'all see that, you're going to be like, bro, Motac said that. I'm telling you, Arthur Smith, if anybody in the Falcons PR, because I told you, sometimes it seems like they be watching my videos. Somebody somewhere, no matter some of the teams, whoever, do not let Eric Harris be on George Kittle. Don't do that. We're going to get destroyed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Do not let this man play one-on-one or this dude need to get fired immediately. If Arthur Smith let that happen, don't do it. I don't care if they audible. I don't care if they hurrying up down the field. I'd rather a linebacker, freaking Deion Jones, let him go against George Kittle. This dude Eric Harris supposed to be a safety. Like, he's supposed to be a slimmer, faster guy, but no. Put anybody else on George Kittle but Eric Harris and I'll be happy. And that's just straight up. I'm just being real. Put Dante Fowler, you know what I'm saying? Somebody on the line. It don't matter. Anybody but this dude, please. Please, bro. Please, man. Or we're going to have a long day. And Kyle Shanahan probably already know what it is. Kyle Shanahan is probably writing up right now Eric Harris, George Kittle, like delete and destroy. So anyway, see you on the next one, man. I'm out. I'm trying to think about anything. Usually when I turn it off, I'm like, okay, I missed this. I already talked about Hayden Hurst. I'm glad he's back. Glad that he caught a pass. I'm glad we got the win. It was cool to see him Cam Newton or whatever, but I'm glad we got that W. Matt Ryan, we didn't do too much this game, but you know he did enough. CP stopped taking them out so much. Stop leaving the best player on the field. Mike Davis, you know, glad to see him doing better. Calvin really, you know, get well soon, get better. I understand how that mental stuff can really mess with you. So good stuff on that, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. So see y'all at the next one. I'm out.